You paste your requirements into ChatGPT, hit enter, and get back code that looks reasonable until you actually try to run it. Missing imports. Hard-coded values everywhere. Zero error handling. No types. You spend the next hour fixing what the AI gave you, wondering if you should have just written it yourself. Here's the thing. The AI isn't broken. Your prompt is. The difference between code you throw away and code you ship to production comes down to exactly how you ask. And today, I'm going to show you the systematic approach that makes AI generate code like a senior engineer wrote it. Think of prompts on a spectrum. On one end, you have write me a function to fetch users. Vague, no context, leaves the AI guessing. On the other end, you have a prompt that specifies the exact function signature, error handling strategy, return types, and edge cases. The AI is the same in both cases. The difference in output quality is entirely determined by where your prompt falls on this spectrum. Let's see what this looks like in practice. Here's the kind of prompt most developers write. Write a function to get user data from an API. That's it. No context about what API, what the response looks like, what should happen if the request fails, or what format you need the data in. Watch what the AI generates with this level of instruction. And here's what you get back. A generic function with fetch, no TypeScript types, a console.log for error handling, which is basically no error handling. And it returns the raw JSON without any validation. Could you use this? Technically, yes. Would you ship this to production? Absolutely not. You'd spend the next 20 minutes adding types, proper error handling, and retry logic. The AI gave you exactly what you asked for. Something vague. Every prompt that generates production quality code has 5 components. First, context. What system is this for? What's already built? Second, the specific task with exact requirements. Third, the technical constraints. Language, framework, patterns to follow. Fourth, the expected output format. Types, function signatures, file structure. Fifth, edge cases and error scenarios you need handled. Miss any of these, and you're rolling the dice on what you get back. Context is the foundation. You're telling the AI what world this code lives in. What's the tech stack? What patterns does the codebase follow? Are there existing utilities it should use? Here's how I structure the context section of my prompts. I start with the system description, then the relevant technical stack, then any existing code patterns the AI should match. The task section is where you get specific. Not fetch user data, but create a function that retrieves a user by ID from the users table, returns the user profile without sensitive fields, and handles the case where the user doesn't exist. Notice how each requirement is explicit. The AI doesn't have to guess what you mean by get user data. Constraints tell the AI what it cannot do, which is just as important as what it should do. Should it avoid certain libraries? Are there performance requirements? Security considerations? I always include constraints about error handling patterns because left to its own devices, the AI will happily console, log errors, and move on. Here's where most developers stop too soon. You need to tell the AI exactly what shape the output should take. I include the TypeScript interface I expect, the function signature, and even the file structure if it's a multi-file output. The more specific you are here, the less refactoring you do later. Edge cases are where production code lives or dies. I always include a dedicated section listing every edge case I can think of, along with exactly how each should be handled. Invalid input, network failures, race conditions, empty results. Spell them out. The AI will address each one explicitly instead of making assumptions. Let me show you the complete prompt with all 5 sections combined. This is what I actually paste into Claude or ChatGPT when I need production code. Yes, it's longer than write me a function. But look at what it produces. Code that's ready to commit, not code that's ready to debug. And here's the actual output from this prompt. Full TypeScript types, proper error handling with our app error class, UUED validation before the query hits the database, selective field returns, and JSDoc comments. This is code I can review in 2 minutes, unmerge. Compare this to the console.log mess we got earlier from the vague prompt. When you need the AI to match an existing code-based style exactly, use few shot prompting. You show it 2 or 3 examples of how similar functions are written in your code base. Then ask it to follow the same pattern. The AI picks up on naming conventions, error handling style, comment format, everything. This is especially powerful when onboarding AI to a legacy code base. For complex algorithms or business logic, chain of thought prompting makes the AI reason through the problem step by step before writing code. You ask it to first explain its approach, identify potential issues, then implement. This catches logical errors before they become code errors. And you can course correct the reasoning before the AI writes a single line. The best prompt engineers don't get perfect code on the first try. They iterate, generate, review, refine. When the AI produces something that's 80% right, don't start over. Tell it exactly what's wrong and what to change. The AI maintains context from the previous response, so each iteration improves on the last. Here's my iterative feedback template. Here's a technique that saves hours. Ask for tests in the same prompt as the implementation. When the AI writes both together, the tests actually cover the edge cases specified in your prompt, and the implementation naturally handles those cases because the AI is thinking about both simultaneously. The tests become documentation of the expected behavior. Look at what we get back. A complete test suite that mirrors our requirements exactly. Each edge case from our prompt becomes a test case. The mocking is set up correctly. The assertions check exactly what we specified. This is the power of treating tests as a first-class output, not an afterthought. If you're using the API directly, system prompts are your secret weapon. A well-crafted system prompt sets the coding standards once, and every subsequent user prompt follows those rules automatically. I set up system prompts that define our tech stack, error handling patterns, naming conventions, and testing requirements. Then my actual prompts can be shorter because the context is already established. When you need the AI to generate an entire feature, service, controller, routes, types, tests, structure your prompt with clear file boundaries. I use a format that explicitly names each file and describes what goes in it. The AI respects these boundaries and produces coherent code across all files with proper imports and exports. Let me save you from the mistakes I made early on. First, don't ask the AI to make it better. Be specific about what better means. Second, don't paste in huge files asking it to find the bug. Narrow down the scope first. Third, don't assume the AI remembers context from previous conversations in a new chat. Fourth, don't skip the edge cases section thinking you'll add error handling later. Later never comes, and the AI's defaults are rarely what you want. Here's the workflow I use daily. Before I start coding anything complex, I spend 5 minutes writing the prompt, context, task, constraints, output format, edge cases. Then I generate, review, and iterate. Usually 2 or 3 iterations to get production-ready code. The total time invested in prompting is almost always less than writing the code from scratch. And the code is often better because I thought through the edge cases first. I'm going to leave you with the template I use for every code generation prompt. Copy this structure, fill in your specific requirements, and watch your AI generated code quality improve dramatically. The template is in the description below. Use it for your next feature and see the difference a structured prompt makes. Let's recap what you learned today. First, the 5 components of a production prompt: context, task, constraints, output format, and edge cases. Miss any of these, and you're gambling on code quality. Second, advanced techniques like few shot prompting for style matching and chain of thought for complex logic. Third, the iterative refinement loop that treats prompt engineering as a conversation, not a one-shot request. Your next step is to watch our video on building AI agents that can reason about entire code bases. We'll take these prompting skills and apply them to autonomous coding assistants. Subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment with your biggest prompt engineering win or fail. I read every single one.